Game 3 of the tournament underway. Judd taking the face-off, possession 1. Races down towards Bismarck-Mandan Rattlers. Shot wide. Recovered by 119. Pass in towards net, hits the side of the netting. Grabbed by Rattlers' Tendy. Carries it out behind the net. Passes it up. Another headman pass. Nice stick check there by the Spuds. Rattlers able to get it across. Scooped up on the center line. Racing down towards the Spuds net. Train wreck in front. High flying shot. Swung wide by Rattlers. Rattlers ball as they were closest to it as it crossed over the far line. Nice pass received. Sent back behind the Spuds net. Just a little high, out of reach. Recovered. Some decent play formation by the Rattlers, setting things up here this morning. Missed pass. Was not an overshoot pass. That was an out of bounds on a missed pass. So it doesn't matter if Rattlers were closest to the ball that time. Change of possession, so the Spuds are going to advance down with it. Running it out of their zone is number 5. That's Garrett Blaha. Stick check by the Rattlers, knocks it out of his crosshead. Recovered by the Rattlers in midfield. Charging back down towards Spuds net. Shot hits the hand of Spuds defender number 32. That's Kieran Mako. Some excellent defense. Delayed penalty on Bismarck-Mandan Rattlers as Monroe Judd number 17 is charging down. A slashing penalty is what's going to be assessed. Possession gained by Rattlers, and that stops play in the whistle. Penalty is going to be on Rattlers number 4 for that slash against Monroe Judd. Ball carrier, number 11. Mickey's got the ball just inside the center line. Pass cross, pass right back to Mickey. Some quick dodging shot, high and wide of the Rattlers net. Spud's ball. Xander Wilkin, ball carrier behind the Rattlers net. No, that was correction. That was possession given to the Rattlers. Pass forward, charging down now. High shot, bounces off the top of the stick head of Rattlers forward attacker right in front of the slot. Bounces up and out of play. It's going to be a Spuds ball. Pass across behind the net. Whistle on the play, stopping. Possession back to the Spuds, charging forward now after the whistle to resume play. There's number 3, Kason Arvidsson, battling for the ball. Loose ball. Recovered by the Rattlers. Loose ball in the grass. Arvidsson battling, recovered now by Jalen Perlicek. Receives help from Blaha. Blaha sends it up. Covered by Gage Will. He passes it across. Brody Anderson grabbing the ball. Anderson's shot deflected, goes high up over the net. It'll be a Spuds ball. They had multiple teammates closest to the ball as it went out of bounds on the overshoot. Passed in front to Mickey. Mickey's shot ricochets awkwardly off the end of his stick, goes wide of the net. Pass in front, bounces off top of the stick of Mickey. Nice scoop out of the grass. Mickey's dodging in. Shot on target. Nice save by the Rattlers goaltender. Couldn't recover it. Recovered in front of the net. Quick turn shot by Gage Well. Another nice save by the Rattlers. Rattlers still trying to get it out. Mickey recovers the loose puck. Sends a rope ripper up over the shoulder of the Rattlers goaltender. It's going to be goal number 1 for the Spuds. That'll give the first point up on the scoreboard, and the Spuds are leading 1-0 against Bismarck-Mandan Rattlers. With some nice goaltending saves by the Rattlers goaltender. Monroe Judd coming out, take the face-off for the Spuds again following their first goal. Loose ball rolling around the ground, still continuing. Possession gained by Rattlers. Some forwarding passes, unable to keep control of it. Loose ball rolling in the grass. Still loose. A lot of scoop attempts. Bismarck able to regain control. Pass it up. Shot hits the side of the netting. Recovered by Cam Monshaugen, goaltender for Spuds. Whistle, stoppage of play. What was the whistle for?
Delay a game. He has to get out of the crease.
Oh, okay. That was a delay game. Goaltender has to move out of the crease. Can't stand in there after a certain period of time. 4 seconds. Goal there by the Rattlers. So that delay of game, the goaltender, once has possession of the ball, he's got 4 seconds to do something with it to get out of the crease. If he gets out of the crease, he can continue, right?
Yes.
He just has to get out of that small circle. Okay. Do something with it. Yep. Can't just stand there because nobody can touch him when he's in the crease. Okay, that's a good rule. No opposing player can enter the goaltender's crease at any time, and the goaltender cannot be contacted by a stick from a player standing outside of the crease or goaltender interference. So that makes sense why there's a 4-second rule. Face-off won by the Spuds. Monroe Judd charging forward. Judd absolutely train wrecks after he drops a shoulder and goes through a Rattlers player. That'll be a personal foul against Judd. That would have been an excellent rugby hit.
Wrong sport.
Yep. Change the possession given to Rattlers following that penalty. That'll give Rattlers a man-up advantage. Play resumes, charging forward. Forwarding pass. Broken up but recovered. Nice job by Becca Miller. Breaking up that high shot. Miller scoops the ball, running downfield on the far side.
Go Beckett!
Miller's going to continue running, pass across.
Nice pass!
Received by Moorhead's 147. It's Nolan Carlson. Carlson sending it across. I believe that was 34 Cooper Evanstead. Whistle on the play. I think there was a personal foul penalty. So Bismarck down a man. Possession given back to the Spuds. Braden Oaks, ball carrier on the far side, waiting the whistle to resume play. Oaks cradling the ball. Some quick dodge work. Tried dodging around. Loose ball was recovered by Kason Arvidsson. Arvidsson cutting in towards the middle. Ball gets bounced out of the end of his stick. Loose ball. Stuck in the thick grass. Scooped up. Knocked out of the air by Arvidsson. Olsen there giving some help. Along with Braden Oaks.
There we go.
Arvidsson, nice scoop up. Ball gets knocked out of his lacrosse head. Loose ball now. Battle in the grass. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen scoops the ball, sends it back across. Crossing over the center line was Olsen before trying to get it up to Nicholson. It's technical foul, so no penalty served, just change of possession. Rattlers charging forward. Pass across. Unable to be controlled by Rattlers, sending it back to one of the midfielders. High shot. Nice save by Cam Monshaugen using the giant fishing net of his stick. Moorhead trying to clear the puck out. Loose ball rolling in the grass. Olsen comes out with it. Flips the ball up back towards center field. Stopped by Bismarck. Battle up close. Mickey, a wonderful stick check. Nicholson recovers the ball, carries it back down across midfield. Nicholson's going to continue charging forward. Got rid of the ball. Passed it out front, recovered by Bismarck. Stick check knocked the ball out of his stick. Continued running after it. Bismarck coming in, shot high up over the net. It's going to be a Bismarck-Mandan ball. Pass from behind the net, received out front, bounced out of the head, recovered by Jet Steen. Steen charging forward, 141. He puts on the brakes. Tried sending it across to Braden Oaks, recovered by Oaks. Oaks runs through a Rattler's stick, carries the ball behind Rattler's net, a wraparound. Shot attempt knocked up high over the net, recovered behind the net by the Spuds. Pass cross field to 34, Cooper Evanstead. He gets knocked down on the play, recovered now by Rattlers. Oaks knocks the ball out of Rattlers player, and now they're battling forward in the grass again. Recovered by the Rattlers. Trying to get it out.
Go Brady!
Able to get it down across. Mickey coming in with rockets on his feet. Made quick work catching the player. Another loose ball in the grass. Scooped up by Rattlers. Shot up high over the net. Nice rip by that Bismarck-Mandan player. Mandan still has possession. High pass recovered by 13.
There you go, Cam.
Sent towards target, recovered by Monshaugen. Monshaugen sends it out wide. It's going to be recovered by Nicholson. Tried getting there before crossing over out of bounds. Unable to beat the ball as it was rolling. It'll be a Rattlers ball. Rattler sends the ball towards the middle slot. Garrett Blaha, number 5, scoops up the ball. Gets stick checked out of his. Pass forward, grabbed out of the air by, it's Jet Steen. He's going to continue carrying it. Put on the brakes. Tried cradling the ball and launched it unintentionally out of the end of his stick. Nice stick check there by Monroe Judd. Judd gets taken down hard. Gets tripped up on the play. No call being made. Recovered by Rattlers. Nice stick check by Judd. Scooped up out of the ground by Blaha. Blaha launches the ball up across midfield. Just out of the reach of Spuds. Recovered by the Rattlers. Rattlers sends the ball back deep. Crosses out of bounds. Was not an overshoot, so that's going to get change of possession. Blaha, ball holder for the Spuds. Blaha launches the ball high. It's recovered at the midfield line by the Rattlers. Offside's being called on it. Personal foul also being called on Moorhead's number 15. It's going to be a slash. It's Brody Anderson. He'll have to go sit for a minute. And due to the personal foul, it'll be a change of possession back for, they're calling it orange. It's kind of a burnt orange red, the Rattlers. Spuds are in black. Probably should have identified that. Rattlers coming in, low shot, just wide. Thick grass, stopping the ball before going out of bounds. Passed up by the Rattlers. Centering pass. A rolling shot, scooped up off the ground by Monshaugen. Monshaugen sends the ball up. Intended for his teammate, broken up by the Rattlers. Rattlers regain the ball. Long shot in the goal, beats Monshaugen as he was trying to get his stick over and play, and that's going to give Bismarck-Mandan Rattlers the lead as they're up with a score of 2-1 over the Spuds.
Hurry up, Brady.
Mickelson lines up to take the draw. And that's going to be the horn for halftime. And Bismarck, as you see, up with a 1-goal lead. There'll be a quick 5-minute break or less. And we'll get underway with the second half.
It's not even fair. Like, one like set.
Second half about to get underway. Spud's number 11, Brady Mickelson, lines up for the draw. Loose ball, great job by Mickelson, sending the ball up to Kason Arvidsson, number 3, able to scoop it up. Arvidsson, ball carrier. He gets jumbled up on the play. Loose ball now in the grass. Stoppage of play. Change possession, technical foul on the play. No penalty served for technicals. Possession given back to the Spuds. Mickey, ball holder. Mickelson walks in. Low shot scooped out of the air at the feet level. Pass up by the Tendy. Just out of reach, Mickelson, recovered by the Rattlers. Charging back downfield.
Come on, Kason! Kason, get low!
Rattlers walking in. Saved wide by Monshaugen. Ball behind the net. Scooped out off the dirt by Monshaugen. Carries the ball behind the Spuds net. Monshaugen trying to figure out what to do. Sends it up to 61 Olsen. Couldn't control it. Recovered by the Rattlers. Passed in front. A rip shot. What a huge save out of the air by Monshaugen. The ball was going so fast it had streaks off of it. What a save. Long ball by Miller. Sends it up. Recovered at midfield. Offsides by Rattlers. Change the possession by black ball. No, given back to the Rattlers. Confusion on the play. Ball launched up towards Spud's end, recovered by the Rattlers. Pass wide, bouncing off the head of the Rattlers' stick. Beck and Miller battling. They get tied up on the play. Whistle, stoppage of play. A push on the play, technical foul. Possession given to the Spuds. Given back. Some indecision going on here. Rattlers, ball carrier. High pass, just out of reach of the intended target. Loose ball. Battle by Olsen and Anderson. Rattlers regain possession. Some quick dodge work, passing it out. Recovered. Rattlers charging in, stick check there by Mickey. Rattlers regain possession of it. Rattlers line up, high shot, bounce high over the net. Out of bounds. Rattlers possession behind the goal line.
Move, Logan, move!
High ball, bounced out of the Rattler player's stick. Rattlers recover a loose ball. Pass around. Miller doing a great job. Breaking up the play. Ball scooped up now by number 66, Jackson Bloom. He passes it across to 61, Olsen. Olsen, the ball carrier, headmans it up to Gage Well. Well, ball bounced out of his stick, recovered by Well. Number 14, Gage Well, ball carrier, sends it up to Olsen. Mispassed by Olsen. Ball goes up out of bounds, flipped up out of the grass by Olsen, recovered by the Rattlers.
Gotta hustle, Bob.
Rattlers player charging it back down. Nice stick check there. It's going to be a personal foul on Moorhead's 14, Gage Well.
What are they doing? It was a hot mess today.
It'll be a Rattlers ball. Rattlers charging forward.
Get it. Come on, Hendricks.
Pass forward is broken up on the play. Recovered by the Rattlers. Head manned up. Charging forward. Nice defense by Ezra Uphoff. Rattlers regain control of it. Centering pass. Cross pass. Wind up the shot. Goes just wide of the net. Rattlers ball behind the goal line.
Move, Logan!
Pass forward, grabbed out of the air by Jet Steen. Steen charging forward. Forwarding pass. His stick gets tipped by Rattlers. Lost all of its power. Scooped up, sent across. Recovered up in front. Loose ball scooped up now by Rattlers. Loose ball, recovered by Brody Anderson, 15. He gets stick checked, recovered now by Rattlers. They advance back down towards the Spud's end. Pass across intended to behind the net, couldn't keep possession of it. Ball rolls out of bounds. Spuds now with the ball behind the goal line. Beckett Miller launches the ball up. Midfield bounces just over the stick of Monroe Judd. Sent back down to the Spud's end by the Rattlers. Rattlers. Centering pass. The wind up and shot. Nice save by Monshaugen. Grabbing the ball up out of the air. Monshaugen passes it over to Miller. Beckett Miller launches the ball once again. Bouncing ball. Just out of the reach of Brody Anderson. Rattlers brings the ball back in bounds. Centering, forwarding pass. A little bit out of reach. Broken up by is Jeffrey McDonald. Loose ball battle. McDonald goes down on the play.
There we go, come on.
Rattlers sent the ball up towards Hendricks Krebs, number 4. Loose ball still battle going on. Black ball as Rattlers player launched it out of bounds. Jeffrey McDonald bringing the ball carrier for the Spuds. McDonald running down towards midfield, sends it up to Steen. Steen passes it up to Braden Oakes, number 7. Oakes trying to cut in towards middle. Oakes trying to get a shot off, unable to do so. Loose ball, recovered it. Oakes trying to pass it. Ball bounced out of the end of a stick. Loose ball now. Oakes goes down hard. Black ball. Bismarck-Mandan technical foul push. Change of possession. Jeffrey McDonald, ball carrier for the Spuds. McDonald running in. Bouncing ball, sends it just out of view of the camera. Apologize for that. Bouncing through the feet of the Bismarck-Mandan goaltender, right on the ground.
Let's go, Spud!
Goal number 2, tie game now. Nice goal by McDonald. Much closer, much more competitive game this morning for the Spuds. Worthy opponent. I'm sure Bismarck saying the same thing. Mickey lines up, take the draw.
We're smiling approximately at this time. Yeah. This time we have so much. What did I got?
Possession won by Rattlers. They're charging down. Forwarding pass broken up by Blaha. Blaha trying to scoop loose ball in the grass. Blaha grabs the ball. Running with the long pole defender stick. Blaha continuing to run. Blaha gets the ball stick checked out of, knocked out of his stick.
Oh, great. God damn it.
And a personal foul is going to get called on number 11.
Sorry for swearing. It is Sunday. Whoops. I swear I haven't had a Bloody Mary or a mimosa or anything, and it's just,
was that a body check? Or would they say that was pushed from behind maybe?
I didn't even know if it was Brady or the other Brady.
Rattlers ball. Passing back and forth.
Oh my gosh, this is a mess.
Another offsides penalty on the play against the Spuds for offsides. Timeout on the field now.
How does that work though when it's running?
I don't know. Do they take out? Do you take out another one?
I thought offsides was just a change of possession, like a technical. Which why would you throw the flag for that?
Well, then now the rules are
Well, and then the Force lost again in overtime, so I mean, who did? The Force last night. So they're down 2. They only play 5 games.
So it's a 3-game win. So it's must win now.
Every game from here on out.
Back against the wall for the Force.
It was number 11.
Number 11 is in the box. He's still there. He's still there. No, I think.
Play resuming. Man down ball. Mandan running in, pass across, Fred the slot. Shot deflected by Garrett Blaha. Monroe Judd now running down forward, 17 the ball carrier for the Spuds.
Come on, Coy!
Judd coming in towards net. Hits the post. Recovered by Arvinson. Passes it across to Judd. Judd scooping the ball out of the grass. Cutting in, pass in front to Olsen. Bounced off. His stick was tied up by Rattlers defender. Rattlers goalie grabs the ball, sends it up to Bismarck number 50. Personal foul called on the play now. It's going to be against Monroe Judd. Rattlers still carrying the ball. Pass out front by the Rattlers. Pass back across. Pressured by Olsen. Shot blocked by Jalen Perlicek off the legs. Loose ball battle in front of the Spuds net. Scooped up by Monshaugen, goaltender for the Spuds, and that's going to give Spuds possession, which due to the previous delayed penalty call, yellow flag on the play.
That was yesterday. I haven't said it at all today.
Stops the play once the Spuds had possession. And that's going to be the personal foul penalty served now by number 17, Monroe Judd, for a slash. Rattlers number 35 on the far corner. Ball holder. Number 11, Mickey lining up to pressure him. Pass across. Pressured by Perlicek. Perlicek staying on. Rattlers. Pass towards center. Goal near side. Pass down towards the goal line. Pass out front. A huge save by Monshaugen. A nice play attempt by the Rattlers. Monshaugen sends it up to Mickelson. Mickelson puts on the brakes, changes directions. Mickelson launches the ball up. Loose ball recovered by Arvidsson. Arvidsson, a forward attacker, unable to cross over that center line. Rattlers regain the ball, charging back down towards the Spuds net. Running the ball across the goal line from behind. Pass across, just out of reach. Pressured by Blaha, scooped out of the ground by Garrett Blaha. Blaha now running with the ball. Blaha using his long pole stick. Stick check by the Rattlers, knocks the ball out of his stick. Tripping penalty now, personal foul, assist to number 61, Weston Olsen. That'll send him to the box. Rattlers ball. Game is still tied 2-2 here in the second half. And due to this being a bracket game, there must be some form of a tiebreaker system in place in the tournament to figure out who advances. The winner of this game goes to the championship, and the loser goes to the third place game. Out of bounds now by the Rattlers. Blaha, number 5, on the far side. Gives the ball back to Mickelson. Mickelson now. And that's going to do it. End of regulation time as we remain tied 2-2. And we're about to see what the tournament rules have in place for a tiebreaker system to figure out who advances on and who goes and plays in the third place game, both taking place at 11 o'clock this morning.
It's called Braveheart, I think. That's what they call our time.
Is it like the 3-on-3? Like it's a reduced?
1-on-1.
Oh, it's 1-on-1.
And I think it's just one player and a goalie, but I don't know if we'll do that. Oh, we're just going to play.
Put an additional amount of time on the clock, maybe. Let them play.
Oh, we're doing 4 minutes.
4-minute overtime. Sudden death. First goal wins.
Let's go, Black!
Alright, let's go, Spuds.
Go, Spud! Come on, Brady!
That's okay.
Mickelson taking the draw. Loose ball.
Oh my God, this ref calls everything.
Scooped up by Mickelson. Mickelson charging forward. Change of possession. Technical foul push on the play. Possession given back to the Rattlers.
Get it back, Moorhead, come on.
Rattlers charging forward.
There you go.
Grabbed out of the air. And a shot and a goal by the Rattlers, and that'll do it. Rattlers are going to come out with the win. That'll send the Bismarck-Mandan Rattlers to the championship, and Moorhead will face off against an opponent in the third place game. A really good, hard-fought game by both teams this morning. There'll be a short break before we're back at it in just over an hour for an 11 o'clock third place game. We'll see everyone then.